She's one issue because it was stupid and disrespectful and she should have at least reached out. The reality is, okay, is that my real beef is not.
One of the dopest Biggle was who placed Jay-Z on Truly and afterward. Biggle passed on and afterward the before you know it Jay-Z. Then you realize he begins down, she hopped down. She resembled on a window ledge right we was in Vegas. She expressed come on, I'm conversing with her. She leaped out, she resembled, and I'm similar to standby. The thing is you doing no one knows except for I'll say it man, definitely Beyonce's on drugs, she been on them for quite a while. There's a far and wide agreement that IZ and past say will take extraordinary measures to accomplish their targets. It's a well-known fact why Jay-Z is frequently alluded to as Jova. His assurance is unbelievable. Yet exactly how far are they able to push the limits? It's clear that they've experienced their reasonable portion of enemies. With persevering tales recommending their inclusion in stealthy moves now in the midst of twirling tattle, asserting that 50 Penny has uncovered Beyonce's climb to fame because of fundamental defilement and double dealing of influence, now is the right time to dive further into the multifaceted snare of Hollywood interest. We should disentangle the strings of this enthralling story and examine each feature of this unfurling adventure obviously before we go any further. Ensure first that you buy into our station and hit that warning ringer for additional updates and recordings like this presently. How about we get rolling clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Big Deal and doing tunes with Big Deal and building a functioning, fellowship with what is you doing that is stuff that is me and Jay-Z stuff. Relationship was a business relationship, monetary, to get to the top, to become tycoons. Without a doubt, the connection between Jay-Z and 50 Penny has been a long way from friendly. The strain arrived at its pinnacle following Firearms' transient ascent to worldwide popularity, outperforming Jay-Z on Forbes' Hip Jump Money Rulers list in 2008. For somebody like Sean Carter, acquainted with being at the top, such a disaster for his status was without a doubt an unpleasant reality. Additionally, reverberates of disagreement resounded when 50 Penny in a meeting with Drifter repeated opinions of abuse towards Rockefeller specialists like Benny Siegel and Roe, describing Juz's way of behaving to what he saw as a lurid complex. 50 Penny's words shed on Jay-Z's supposed faith in his own transcendence, apparent in his self-declared moniker Jova, a title that conveys strict undertone. As the allegations of subconscious punches and a magnificent disposition just fuel hypotheses encompassing Jay-Z's attitude and strategies in the ferocious universe of the music business. To be sure, assuming there's one thing Jay-Z's know for, it's his unwavering quest for strength and control. This desire apparently stretches out to his own life, as proven by reports of his better half Beyonce displaying an eagerness to depend on actual showdown to shield their inclinations. 50 Cent's story about Suez over Rain Honeybee's supposed a conflict in Las Vegas further portrays an influenced couple unafraid to state their predominance even despite apparent dangers in the domain of Jay-Z's and Beyonce. Apparently, influence isn't just sought after yet furiously safeguarded, even at the gamble of prompt discussion and confrontation like it was nothing. Some G going on. I couldn't not do anything. The unsafe elements inside Jay-Z and Beyonce's inward circle are additionally enlightened by 50 Penny's affirmation of the potential results had it been Beyonce's sister Solange associated with the squabble. She came like she was prepared, like idea something planned to occur. And I'm like, you hold up, you losing me now. Cause I don't have the foggiest idea what precisely how to arrest be answered you. Are still be you realize she brought all of the over the scandalous episode, including Solange suddenly erupting at Jay-Z in a lift, started serious hypothesis about hidden pressures inside the family without and at Beyonce's intercession says a lot about the apparent unpredictability of such circumstances. Similarly, as with that, I would have needed to reboot long, as like popped in that lift, like it was nothing anyway. The interest doesn't end there. Claims of Jay-Z falling back on uncommon measures to keep up with command over Beyonce and their domain have surfaced, with upsetting cases of driving Beyonce to take substances to guarantee consistency. Such allegations voice By figures like Puma Wright cast a shadow over the apparently pristine exterior of the influence couple's relationship if Jay-Z will take such measures to apply control command over his own better half. One can hardly comprehend the degree of his activities in managing others and the more medication he siphons down his better half's throat to keep her. No, young lady, not my wonderful Beyonce 5. I let you know this right now, you all discussing Free Britney. You all should do a mission that say Beyonce. The thought of Jay-Z and Beyonce participating in devious strategies to keep up with their matchless quality reaches out past their own undertakings. 50 Penny's analysis of the couple for decisively timing their collection deliveries to eclipse contenders like Nas highlights the vicious idea of the music business, the view of Jay-Z and Beyonce as savage administrators able to sabotage opponents to protect their situation at the top further adds fuel to the continuous examination and assing their activities and inspirations in the high-stakes universe of amusement, where distinction and fortune remain. In a precarious situation, partnerships are fashioned and broken, and nobody is resistant to the appeal of influence and impact. I think everyone that knows Shan Khekter realizes that he will droop anybody in any relationship for a dollar. The basic strain between Jay-Z and Kanye West, two titans of the business, add one more layer of intricacy to the account. Kanye's inclusion as the leader maker of NASA's collection, harmonizing with Jay-Z and Beyonce's vital moving clues at a more profound fracture between previous teammates turned foes. Definitely they did to end. That is, I understand what you did to Newsday. I feel like NL, he emerged on that very end of the week, this actually slapping him without everyone seeing. Kanye West's straightforward nature has uncovered his complaints with Jay-Z and Beyonce, whom he sees as slippery figures able to forfeit anybody, including himself, to propel their own advantages. Kanye's public explosions, including in front of an audience tirades and allegations of control inside the music business, have uncovered the underside of acclaim and fortune. They have no control over me. You get what I'm talking about. They have some control over Shake. They had some control over Charles Barkley. They had some control over LeBron James. They have some control over Jay-Z and Beyonce. In the meantime, the quarrel between 50 Penny and Jay-Z stews underneath the surface. Ace, with late occasions demonstrating that strains stay unmistakable. Jay-Z's supposed endeavors to subvert 50 Penny, for example, barring him from the 2022 Super Bowl halftime business act as a wake-up call of the continuous epic showdowns inside the business. 50 Penny sincere disclosure on Huge Kids local reveals insight into the connections to which people will go to acquire an upper hand in the ferocious universe of amusement. As the adventure unfurls, one thing stays clear: behind the marvel Usmas and style lies a scene fraught with selling out desire and the tireless quest for influence in this domain. Coalitions are delicate and devotions shift with the tides of chance. The truth will surface at some point. What further disclosures anticipate in the steadily developing show of hip bounce sight, and you keep her that way. You all wish it what you wish it to remain on top. Yet there's one thing about me, brother, I can't be the perplexing elements and in the background moves inside the music, but scenes keep on unwinding, revealing